Whenever I work out, I usually take a few different items. I take my ProSups amino links, so my necessary like BCAAs, my essential amino acids. More or less, I guess what you could say is that it's a non-sugared up version of Gatorade. It's the necessary electrolytes. It's the necessary vitamin C that you need. It's a vitamin B. It's the glutamine that you need. So I mean, working out, you're tearing down muscle, you're breaking, muscle, and you're rebuilding it to be stronger. So taking the electrolytes and glutamine that are necessary for recovery during your workout and after your workout are definitely, one of the big foundations of building muscle, of getting strong or getting bigger, improving yourself, improving your physique. I also take Hide by ProSups. It is a stimulant pre-workout. It's my first time trying it. I've tried numerous different kinds, whether it be Cellucor products, whether it be Hide, whether it be Geek 3D. I've tried different kinds. I really don't have any personal preference, but I definitely like the ProSups Hide. It's green apple. It's highly caffeinated. It's a stimulant. So right now, for caffeine, it has a caffeine matrix of 419 milligrams. So it's definitely up there. I also take my Concrete Creatine HCI. It's a micro dosing, so it's more equivalent as far as body weight goes. It works on expanding the blood vessels, as far as definitely making sure, as far as expanding for transport, whether it be nutrients, whether it be water. It expands, to help your pump that you're looking for. Zero water retention. It doesn't mess with your GI tract or anything of that nature. So I mean, so far so good. I definitely like it. It's one of the better HCIs that I've tried. I also take my CLAs in the morning. I'll take this usually about 3 times a day. Before, with my BCAAs during, before fasted cardio. I'll take it with my lunch, usually lunch probably about meal 5, I guess. And I also take my glucosamine. Glucosamine's a big foundation of working out, whether it's just you're physically active, whether you're walking, running, jogging. But definitely when it comes to going into the gym, if you have any emphasis on your injuries, whether it be your knees, whether it be your shoulders. I've dislocated my shoulder 43 times, yet I still find the time to go to the gym, but I definitely want to make sure that whenever I go there, I'm doing the right things, not only the exercise to improve myself, but I'm taking the right supplements and products that are going to improve my physical ability to operate. So taking glucosamine is going to help an emphasis on your joints if you have bad knees, if you potentially have premeditated carpal tunnel or anything like that, it's going to help as well. As far as thoughts that I have on a lot of products, when it comes to stimulants, it's really an option. It's one of those things where if it's a 6 a.m. workout, if it's a 5 a.m. or a 3 a.m. workout, depending on your work schedule, sometimes some people might find it necessary. Caffeine, high doses of caffeine obviously aren't necessarily good for everybody. It's not good in general, but taking it a step at a time with different brands, some are higher than others. So when it comes to stimulants, if you need that at 6 a.m. to get you going on the daily grind for a workout, hats off to you. If you don't need it and you want to emphasize on that focus of your workout, if you want to keep a clear mind, if you don't want the geeked up feeling that a lot of people look for, then you don't have to take it. But it's an option that's out there. They offer it in so many different flavors, so many different names, so many different brands. Just find the one that's for you and just go with it. When it comes to are they necessary? I mean, it kind of reverts back to what I was just saying, in the sense that you don't necessarily have to take it. It's an option. Just kind of, you got to figure it out on yourself, especially if you're getting into the gym. I wouldn't recommend it. If you haven't really learned your body as much as a lot of other people that have worked out, a lot of other people that have kind of been at it for a while, it doesn't hurt to ask them, but I wouldn't personally recommend taking stimulant pre-workouts or even a pre-workout initially in the early stages of getting into it. It's not in the best interest. Recommendations for anybody that's working out. if you're going to work out, it is a lifestyle, but at the same time, it's something that you're wanting to do to better yourself. If you're wanting to better yourself, find that hobby, find that outlet, whether it be the gym, whether it be, photography, whether it be, anything that's, reaches out to your personal interest. But like anything, it's quality over quantity. I mean, you want to put out quality effort and you're going to get quality results. If you walk into the gym thinking that, going through the motions and going through each exercise and just doing it is going to better you, you're wrong. I mean, it takes a lot of effort. I've been working out for a while, probably for about 8 years, I guess, since high school, wrestling, football, throughout the course of the Army and whatnot. And I'm still learning. And I still reach out to other people and ask, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you hit this other muscle group? And they come back to me with, you can do the exercise. They can show me exactly what to do and, to the T. But if I don't put an emphasis on contractions, that if I don't put an emphasis on focusing to get the best out of that exercise, it's not going to happen. So all in all, if you're going to do something, put your best foot forward.
When it comes to post-workout, I'm pretty neutral on it. Sometimes I'll have a post-workout shake. Sometimes I will have a post-workout meal, a big meal. In this case, since I did legs, usually when I do heavy legs, heavy chest, or back, then I'll go ahead and I'll make sure that I'll have a post-workout meal. With this right now, I actually have 10 ounces of ground turkey. I have a cup and a half of green peas, and I have 8 ounces of broccoli. So I got my veggie, I got my carbs, and I got my protein. Sometimes whenever I have a shake, my choice personally is Anabolic Flood by Nutricore. It's a mixture of 23 grams of protein, a creatine monohydrate, BCAAs and EAAs. So I'll just kind of flip-flop from time to time. If I have a post-workout shake, I'll have that usually within 30 minutes of my workout, and then about an hour after that, I'll go ahead and I'll have my meal. So depending on where I'm at, I might have post-workout shake. Sometimes if I'm within the area to get a meal, then I'll do that. But I always keep a meal on me, or a post-workout shake on me, just in case. You gotta be prepared. When it comes to a meal, usually you wanna have a meal at least within 30 to 45 minutes after your workout. Because after you work out, whether you're doing HIIT training, whether you're doing just intense workouts in general, your body's still burning calories, your body's still sweating, your body's still burning calories, and your body's still functioning at a high pace at that time. So you definitely want to revitalize yourself, fill up with the protein, fill up with the electrolytes, hydrate. It's always important. It's necessary due to the fact that when you're working out, you're tearing down muscle, you're lifting heavy weights, you're pushing yourself as hard as you can go for an hour and a half, for 45 minutes, for 2 hours. And when you're tearing down muscle like that, your body is using the protein, your body is using your electrolytes, your body is taking all that water and it's pulling it out of your muscles at the time. And so after your workout, if you don't rehydrate yourself, if you don't, give yourself the necessary, nutrients, then your body is going to feed off of the fresh muscle that you just tore down. And then you're standing there, not moving forward, but taking 2 to 3 steps backwards. And that's the last thing that anybody wants to do. So always make sure that after your workout, make sure you get, a good meal in, make sure you get a healthy meal, make sure you get that protein shake or that post-workout shake, whatever your preference is. Everybody has different rituals. When it comes to the opportunities that I've been presented, when I got into this back in probably May, I had no clue what I'm doing. I'm still learning. But with all the people that have helped me out, from House of Pain Gym, giving me my diet, giving me my workout regimen, giving me the opportunity to compete. Before this point, I've never been on a workout regimen. I've never been on a nutrition program. And with the tools that I've been given, I'm trying to take full advantage of this. And so House of Pain Gym has given me the opportunity to progress, to the necessary tools to better myself. Flex Nutrition, I definitely want to thank them. Flex Nutrition, Ruben as well, has given me the opportunity and given me, the additional tools to better myself as well. He has the faith in me that I can push forward and do better. And not only that, but I can reach out to as many people as I can and, inspire them, motivate them. And I definitely want to do that as well. Don't quit, never quit. Every day is a struggle. Every day is, a different mission, whether it be making it, to work on time, making it to the end of work, making it home through the traffic and whatnot, making it through your workout. But always be optimistic, always be productive, and always try to see the positive side of any aspect whatsoever. And I'm always here for anybody. I reach out to so many different people. I've reached out to Jeremy Hester. I've reached out to House of Pain Gym. I've reached out to so many of my Facebook friends that have pointed me in the right direction, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them either. I can only learn so much on my own. We as individuals can only learn so much on our own. So the help of anybody is always beneficial. So if anybody would ever like me to answer any questions, whether it be for exercises, whether it be for workouts, whether it be for nutrition, I'm not a qualified nutritionist. I'm not a qualified personal trainer yet, but I'll definitely try to guide you in the right direction. If I don't have the answer, then I'll try to find somebody who does. So be productive, be better, and always try to take a step forward.